Good morning. We will proceed to the next topic, that is the structure of polynucleotide chain. So before going to study the polynucleotide chain, let us know the meaning of what is the meaning of polynucleotide chain. And in order to understand the structure of polynucleotide chain, once again we have to recall the previous class points, what we have learned under in the previous class, that is the components of the DNA. Since we know that DNA mainly composed of three different components, they are sugar, pentose sugar, phosphate group and nitrogen base. So these three, when they combine and they give rise to nucleotide. So now it is very clear to you nucleotide, how the nucleotide is formed. A single nucleotide is formed by the fusion of sugar, phosphate, nitrogen base. So sugar, phosphate, nitrogen base. So these are going to form one nucleotide. Such number of nucleotides, repeated nucleotides join together, fuse together to form a long chain of polynucleotide chain. Okay. It is very clear to you what is polynucleotide. Polynucleotide chain is nothing but it is a repeated units of monomers of deoxyribonucleotides. They are joined together to form a long chain called polynucleotide chain. This is the definition of the polynucleotide chain. So now we shall proceed to let us understand the structure of the polynucleotide chain. So this is, as you can see here, each nucleotide is composed of sugar, phosphate, nitrogen base forming one nucleotide. And here we will come across the different kinds of bond formation. So DNA is highly stable. The structure of the DNA is highly stable. And what makes the DNA to become very stable? That is the formation of bond. So what type of bonds are present in the DNA which is going to form a stable structure of the DNA? That is, yesterday only or in the previous class only we have seen that a sugar, pentose sugar. So what type of sugar in DNA is present? That is the deoxyribose sugar. So when the deoxyribose sugar attached with the nitrogen base, since we know that nitrogen bases are of two types, purines as well as pyrimidines. So here either purine or pyrimidine. So these nitrogen base when attached with the pentose sugar, it is going to form a nucleoside. So when each nucleoside get attached with the phosphate group, then it is going to form a nucleotide. Here sugar when attached with the nitrogen base by a bond known as N-glycosidic bond. And then there is one more word called backbone. So which is the backbone of the DNA? DNA's backbone is sugar and phosphate. So why nitrogen is called not called as a backbone of the DNA? Because nitrogen is projected from the sugar. It is projected towards inner side. So the main backbone of the DNA is sugar, phosphate, sugar, phosphate, sugar, phosphate. So the main backbone of the DNA is what? That is sugar, phosphate, sugar, phosphate. That is the main backbone of the DNA. And apart from that, let us understand one more type of linkage or bond formation between the polynucleotide chain. So this is the structure of the polynucleotide chain when we magnify the DNA strand. So when we magnify the DNA structure, we see the chemical nature of the polynucleotide. So the chemical nature or chemical structure of the polynucleotide chain reveals this structure. And here, as you can see, there are two DNA strands having 5' to 3' to 5' direction. So why the DNA, they are anti-parallel with each other. So why it is called 5' to 3' to 5'. So first let us focus our attention on the nucleotide. So one nucleotide. So each nucleotide composed of pentose sugar. As you can give the number here, carbon 1, carbon 2, carbon 3, carbon 4, carbon 5th. At carbon 5th position there is a terminal phosphate group is present. At carbon 5th position terminal phosphate group is found. Free phosphate is present. Hence this is known as, this end is known as 5' end. And other end of the polymer at the carbon position 3, at the carbon position 1, 2, 3, at the third carbon position of the polymer of the another end, there is a group called hydroxy group, OH group. So this hydroxy group is attached at the third position, third carbon position, hence it is known as 3' or 5, so that is 3' we call it as. Okay. And in addition to that, as you can see here, at the carbon position 5th, free phosphate end is present. Thus one nucleotide, phosphate, sugar, nitrogen base. At the carbon position 1st, there is an attachment of, that is nitrogen base. Here the nitrogen may be either purine or pyrimidine. So here purine or pyrimidine, when attached to the carbon position of the the sugar, then it is going to form a nucleoside. So thus each nucleotide, this is one nucleotide, this is another nucleotide. Subsequent nucleotides are held together by a linkage, by a bond known as phosphodiester bond. Phosphodiester bond, as if there is a ester bond present between the two nucleotides, hence it is giving rise to dinucleotide. If one nucleotide is attached with the neighboring nucleotide by a bond known as phosphoester bond, we call it as dinucleotide. Dinucleotide, trinucleotide, tetra, penta, poly, like that. So thus totally a polynucleotide is formed by phosphodiester bond. Okay. So as well as the that is another bond known as glycosidic bond. So glycosidic bond is formed between the nitrogen base and the sugar. So thus this is the structure of the polynucleotide chain understood. In addition to that, there is one more aspect here. This is only the one strand having 5' to 3'. See, already we have discussed that DNA is having anti-parallel strand. One is having 5' to 3', 3' to 5'. So other strand of the DNA having 3' to 5'. They are moving anti-parallel with each other. So always the nitrogen base here, the one strand of the DNA attached with the another nitrogen, A, T, T, A, like that. So here there is one more DNA strand attached here, and both are going to form a bond. That bond is called hydrogen bond. Thus always purine pairs with the pyrimidine with the 2 hydrogen bond. Then again pyrimidine with the purine by 3 hydrogen bond. So A pairs with the T, T pairs with the A, then G pairs with C, C pairs with G, vice versa. Thus the molecular structure of the DNA we understand in detail in the forthcoming class, and this is a single DNA polynucleotide chain structure that we understood today. Okay, so with this we stop here only, polynucleotide chain. In the next class we will be understanding the molecular structure of the DNA as well as the double stranded DNA structure proposed by the next different scientists. We will stop here.